what I'm a little bit worried about is that when he's finished this, whatever it is, if it does work, which I doubt, but if it does, it's going to come straight out onto my eggs. Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So, as you can... Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So, the fields are ready to harvest, which is absolutely incredible news. Now let's see if we've had anything come up in the sale overnight. Ooh. Oh no, I needed a bigger tractor. But that thing is amazing. Well, God. I can't turn that down, can I? Damn it. We'll just have to use the John Deere for a bit. Until we do another load of silage. Oh. Well, we need the header as well. And that takes us down to £11,000. Well, I couldn't exactly let that go, could I? Ah. And that wasn't planned. That's just unfortunate. Right, well, we'll take this harvester up to the store. Harvesting is now going to be a little bit quicker than I anticipated. Well, that should be... We shouldn't need any other harvester for the rest of the series now. That class Tryon? Is it a Tryon or... Yeah, Tryon. That's gonna be all we need, isn't it? In fact, the one tank of that is probably going to be bigger than one of our trailer loads. Oh dear. We were supposed to be getting a tractor. Now what are we going to do? Well, let's take this up to the store. We'll pick up our new harvester and we'll come down and we'll do the harvest. And then we'll see what sort of position we're in. Right, well, this harvest has been good. But it is definitely time to move on. We will repaint and repair it to sell it. Didn't cost much to do that. £28,000 we have now. So, this was a bit of a good deal. It does leave us in a little bit of a bind when it comes to tractors. But this is going to make harvesting, like, we could probably do the little field in 2 passes with this thing. And then when we expand to the bigger fields, well, it's going to be easy, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. I couldn't let this deal go. I know we need a more powerful, bigger tractor, but I could not let this deal go. So, we'll get the harvesting done. We'll have a look and see if it's time to sell anything. Which I don't think it is in July. That'll be fairly low for most of the prices. And then we'll figure out what we have to do next. Because we're going to need... we are going to need an upgraded tractor, basically. So we may well do another silage load before we expand the fields, which is fine. We're playing with seasonal growth, so the fields aren't going to be ready to seed again until next year, really. Well, I could do in a couple of months' time, but in a couple of months' time we'll have already cut and baled and wrapped the silage again. And that's if I can pull the baler with the John Deere. Oh dear. How very complicated. Anyway, first things first. Let's get on with the harvest. Well, one load out the harvester is almost going to fill the trailer. This is... well, it's both fantastic news and terrible news all at the same time. It's... yeah. 94% of a trailer is one full combine load. Well, it's not going to take very long at all to finish this field, is it? But it's an absolutely fantastic deal. But at the same time, it leaves us very short on tractor power. And it is a concern, because I do remember trying the baler on that John Deere and it not being able to do it. So what it means, we may not even be able to bale the straw without getting a bigger tractor, which is not good. Really not good. So at the moment, I don't really know what to do. John Deere's good. Not quite as good as it needs to be. I don't know if I can upgrade the engine on the John Deere. It's possible. Oh yes, I can. Yeah, I remember now. I can get 5 extra horsepower, which isn't going to do much at all, is it? I suppose we could sell things even though it's not the best price. That's a possibility. I just don't know. I think that we might have to go down that route, to be perfectly honest. We're going to try the John Deere on the baler on the straw. It's going to be a good few months before we cut the grass again. Well, a couple of months before we cut the grass again, I think. Maybe September. So yeah, we won't be needing the baler again just yet. This becomes a more awkward field with a bigger harvester, once you've got a bigger header to navigate things. But it doesn't have to get done quickly compared to how it used to. One more pass, I reckon. I don't know if it will fit all in the harvester. 69% already at the moment. That should do. Hope it would. Yeah, this will all fit in. That means we can just drive the harvester back and empty it directly into the silo as well, which is useful. But these two fields have yielded absolutely fantastically well. Really, really have. I'm very impressed. Right. I'll bring the trailer back. Oh, I missed a bit. Never mind. Probably not worth the fuel to come and get it again. Look at that, 10,500 litres in here. That's all absolutely fantastic. Wonder if the chickens need a bit of a top up. Save a couple of hundred in there and take it over to the chickens. Or a couple of thousand. Sorry, chicks coming through. I wonder if actually I can side tip it into there. Tip side left. Oh, I've hit his lamp. Yes, I can side tip it into there. Brilliant. They took 400, so that's alright. They're topped up at least. So not too bad at all. Alright, we'll get this emptied. Back into the harvester to put it away. Well, I say away, it's just going to have to sit here for now. Unfortunately, out in the all-weathers. But equally out of the way. What a buy. That is absolutely fantastic. I don't regret it, but it does give me worries about tractors. Right then, so the next thing is to give the baling a go. This is going to be where we find out if we've made a huge mistake or not. Oops, crash. It's John Deere on a John Deere. Now, I'm hoping it was just the size of the grass swath that gave us an issue, and there was things we can do to manage that. But oh, I need to unfold it. Of course I do. We shall see. We might as well switch to the largest bale size now because we're doing straw. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so actually the John Deere can pull this with very little problems. Oh, that's actually really, really good news. So, because we've got the John Deere, we're not in a super mad rush, and we can do another load of silage before yeah, we'll just have to do smaller swaths, which is fine. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with the baling then. And then we'll see what's next on the plan. Right, I'm going to change the bale size back to 220 because when I start doing the grass again, I want them all to be 220. Then we can wrap them all. So if I've got any that are 240, won't be able to wrap them. Okay. I think that's all the straw picked up. There's a couple of little bits might have left, but not too bad at all. It did struggle uphill, I'll be honest. It did struggle going uphill. Right, let's eject that bale and fold it up. Then we'll go and get the weight and the bale forks, and we'll clear them all away. Then those fields are ready to seed again. But obviously not quite yet. Not sure what we're going to do next time. In fact, I'm going to keep this straw, so we don't actually need to do cereal crops next year. Could do canola or soybeans or something like that. Maybe sorghum. We'll have to see. Have to think about it. If that's the case, obviously we won't be planting again until next year. Right, can I pick up these three without needing the weight? Because I'm taking them to where the weight is. So, let's give it a go. Should be fine. I think straw is much lighter than silage, although there are more litres per bale. Yep, no problem at all. Fantastic. Just looking out there, and it looks like the grass is fully grown, but I think that's just the patch between where I've cut and here. It's going to be at least another month until... knock that down. There we go. At least another month until we're ready. Right then, grab this weight, and then we can do forward time. Actually, haven't checked the sheep's water today. Maybe we should do that. Cow's water looks okay. The feed's definitely good on both halves. Sheep have got water, but it's getting a bit low, so we might top it up after we've collected the bales up. The work never stops on the farm, which is good news, because we don't want it to stop. Right, let's go for the furthest bales away first. I think once I get an auto-loading bale trailer, we'll keep all the bales at 220. Because otherwise you can't mix and match. You have to... Oh, that's the wrong button. Not even really speared this bale, I've just sort of sliced it up from underneath. Right. I reckon we could get 4 in there. Now we've got the weight on. Bearing in mind that all these are the bigger ones, and before only 2 of those were bigger. So each one of these is 9,000 litres of bales of straw, not of bales. 9,000 litres of straw. Ooh. So yeah, they are a lot fuller than the silage, but they are, you know, lighter per bale than the silage, I think, or lighter per litre, I should say. There we go. Excellent. How many does that leave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, okay. Will be another 2 trips then. Right, I'll get that done, and then we'll have a think about what to do next. Well, as you just saw, my bale stacking and picking up hasn't improved whatsoever. I did try and pick up 5 in one go, but it wouldn't have fit under there, and it didn't go overly well with the stacking. So, never mind, eh? Anyway, what have we got in here? We've got 3 pallets of wool, 3 round bales of straw, 1 square bale of straw of 8,000 litres, 1 hay bale of... 12 hay bales of 7,250 litres, 10 square bales of 9,000 litres of straw, and another 1 square bale of 5,510 litres of straw. I'd say we're not doing too bad for stock, to be perfectly honest. Right, let's have a look at... Well, first of all, let's have a look in the sale again. Nope, nothing new in there. Let's have a look at the prices of things and see what's happening with that. So, we've got a lot of wheat. Obviously, the price for wheat is not going to be good right now. In fact, it is the worst it could be. So, it's only going to be getting better up to January, which is expected. We have milk now. Milk is on the way up. In September, that's really good. That's good news. So, if I were to sell in August or September, it's not the end of the world. If I needed to get a bigger tractor and I needed the money for it. But 7,300 litres of milk is not going to get us a huge amount of money. In fact, even the spread between the two is only about £300. So it's not actually that bad. Where else are we? It says we've got nothing else, but we know we've got wool. So let's have a look at wool. And wool is on the way down. Oh. You know what? It might be worth selling the wool now. Let's get rid of the bale spike and get the pallet fork. Oh, and eggs. What's Eggs doing right now? Eggs is also on the way down. Yep. Let's do a selling session so that if something does come up in the sale... Oh, that's not right. We'll pick that one up. Right, it's the forks I want to take off. There we go. And there we go again. So, I'm going to need... my bale trailer, which is... Or my trailer, I should say. Which is up at the store. Oh, well. None of this right now is ideal. Let's pop this in here with the rest of them for now. Okay, so now we want to take off the weight. And we want to head up to get our trailer. I'll see you when we get back at the farm. Alright, here we are back at the farm. The other thing I did think about that we could sell was some animals. We now seem to have quite a few cows. And quite a few sheep. Where's the trigger for this? There we are. So, well, there's 20 out of 25 cows in there. Two which are... the oldest ones are 31 months, and the other ones are 4 months and not reproducing yet. So, we're not going to sell any cows. Sheep, we've got 50 out of 50. 32 months old. Yeah, is the most. However, there are some in there that are reproducible age as well. So, we're going to sell all the ones that are worth the most. Just to make a little bit of money. Is that it? No, there is a couple of Black Welsh Mountain as well, which actually rounds us off nicely to 10 sold. And there we go. So we're up to £36,791. We're going to get the eggs and the wool. Wool. We've got 4 pallets of wool. 1 pallet of eggs. And then we've got a tank of milk. And we'll do the tank of milk because at the moment our tanker is empty. If we can do the tanker of milk and then come back and top up the water, then we'll hopefully be empty again by the time that we need the tanker again. Now I'm hoping to do 2 of these at the same time, but the risk is I push them back into the area where they go back into storage. So in terms of weight, I can lift them no problem. Oh, I'll say that. Then suddenly things change. I have got substantial rear wheel weights. Right, the most I can get, I think. There we go. I don't really want to put the weight on because then I have to take it off again to do the trailer. Right, 1 pallet of eggs. And then we'll head up to the store. I feel as though next time, if the grass isn't ready, we'll just check all the animals are good, and then we may skip on to September. There we go. 1,400 eggs. That's quite a lot. So yep, there's this and the milk, and then we'll see where we stand. It's going to be quite a chunk of money, and we'll keep an eye on the sale, because we do not need to get another tractor until potentially baling time. But we need to keep an eye on the sale just in case. Okay. Superb. Right, I shall see you up at the store. Alright, here we are. And let's have a look and see how much we get for these. Eggs are going to be selling quite slowly. All the wool has gone and we're up over 50,000, so that's good. And there we are. So, in total that was 16,900 ish. That's not bad at all, is it? And then we've just got the milk to go, and that stands us in fairly good stead, I would say, for being able to afford another tractor, which would then be absolutely perfect. Right then, the last of it. Let's start overloading the milk. Money's shooting up. Yeah, pretty pleased with that. Nearly £70,000. Oh, so nearly £70,000. Well, that's absolutely amazing. That was another £16,000. That's fantastic. Well, I'm very pleased with that, and we're going to end the episode there for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.